A controversy swirls in Forney, Texas that is rocking its city government. Charges and countercharges between the city manager and police chief about alleged corruption. On March 2nd, scores of Forney residents descended on City Hall to say they want City Manager Tony Carson gone. Spotlight Forney attended the free speech event to ask Forney citizens where they stood on the issue and how it should be resolved.
Carson's got to go! Carson's got to go! Carson's got to go! Carson's got to go!
We elected them. They have to answer to us. We're not asking for the world to be saved, but integrity, professionalism, and not being bought and paid for by developers, it's got to stop. It's got to stop now. And every one of you here are proof that it's not going to be tolerated in our community, and it stops now.
Telling our police officers that they can't come out and support us is not okay, because we're here for them.
Right.
Not for Tony, other than to get him out.
Amen. I just want to say I do care and I love you guys and I understand.
We love you, Mary.
Thank you, Mary.
Do the right thing. Do the right thing. I truly appreciate and support your right to be here and protest. One thing I will never forget is we serve at the pleasure of the people. And that's obviously here today. I will never forget that during my tenure now or in the future. Guys, thank you for being here, showing support, and we're going to go in and move forward. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Tell me what's going on tonight. We've got a crowd of people here. My count was 80 to 100, and they're protesting the city manager. Can you shed more light on this?
Sure, it's really simple. It's a catastrophic failure of leadership. There are folks that have become intoxicated on power. There's big egos involved. There are folks that are making decisions based on developer-provided money. They're not conducting the people's business. They're conducting their own business. There's a stark absence of integrity and character in the leadership of our community right now.
What's your take on the issue?
I really feel like we have a city manager that is not invested in the people of Forney and the things that are important to people here in the Forney, and he does not support even the employees of the city. And I have a problem with bullies in general, but I have an even bigger problem with bullies that are in power in the city where my tax dollars are going.
We've had repercussions from just asking, what is our local government going to do to keep us safe in the beginning of COVID? Because we did that, and because I made a post about it, we were told by city employees that they were no longer allowed to do business with Big J's because of his wife's post.
That this man doesn't belong here. He's not supporting his citizens. He's not supporting his city. And we'd like to get him kicked out of here.
So that's what you think should be done tonight by City Council?
I actually think there should be an indictment put on him for what he has done and his corruption, is what I think. With my prior law enforcement experience, the man did some things with government money that he surely shouldn't have done, and it needs to be thoroughly investigated.
They work for us, and things need to be done correctly, in my opinion.
They need to have oversight. I think
Yes.
the city council needs to provide better
Absolutely.
oversight. What brought my attention to this whole thing was the misappropriation of COVID funds. And I thought, oh gosh, we're in trouble here, and I can't sit back anymore and do nothing. I have to get out, and citizens have to come out and make a statement.
Correct.
We want our city back. We're tired of going to work scared, terrified. We're tired of it. We want our city back. We want our family back.
Okay, well, you don't look scared at all. You're very brave. So thank you for talking.
I won't have a job tomorrow.
Manager who is appearing to be extremely corrupt. He's misusing our COVID relief funds that should have been used for our citizens and our businesses, and bought 22 fleet vehicles for the city that weren't needed. He's led by tyranny, and he threatens employees if they come forward, so they have fear. They are too scared to come forward. I've received multiple emails and messages of employees that want to make statements, but they're afraid they're going to lose their jobs. There's employees that lost their jobs after making complaints.
So what do you think should be done about this?
I think it's time for him to resign. I think he needs to go, and we need to have somebody new in here who actually cares to see that this city, Forney, is well run.
The City Council is meeting tonight about this general issue, but in particular about the fate of the city manager. What do you think should be done tonight?
I think they didn't vote him out the last time they had a meeting. They better get it done this time.
Absolutely, I agree. Yes, he's got to go.
Tony's got to go.
Tony's got to go.
I would welcome the Texas Rangers to come in here and conduct a public integrity investigation, because I'm certain that there is gross mismanagement at a minimum and criminal behavior at a maximum. And I feel strongly a public corruption investigation by the Attorney General's office or the Rangers would probably uncover more than enough evidence to move forward with a grand jury presentation.
I'm Mark Anthony, reporting for Spotlight Forney in downtown Forney outside City Hall.